That I am unsure of. I do not know if I can really speak of it. We don't really talk about our stuff much outside of monasteries.
I can believe that.
Some
for
monks
sure.
are healers. Are you a healer?
I am well versed in the art of medicine.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
lean into Zelos and kind of nudge him in the ribs and I say, "You're asking him quite a lot of questions. I mean, give the guy for a break." And I lean over and I say, "What sort of things would you like to know? What do you like to talk about?" Is there anything you would like to know about us? You were told to bring us horses, but surely you must be curious why.
Um, I am not certain why I was told to bring them to you. All I was told was to just deliver them to this town and to specific people. Why? I was not told.
Well, I am glad for your company. Please, stay a while.
Misty, did you just do that roll?
I totally just did that roll. You saw it. Hi.
1d20. Misty takes one look at the monk, looks him up and down, and decides his hotness is a 15 out of 20. Nice.
I give the warlock a smile, and my teeth sparkle.
Ping!
Oh, please, you're not that good looking.
Hey, at least I'm better looking than my bard.
Nice. So you have a comeliness of a 15. That's pretty good, man.
That's pretty freaking fantastic.
I always let
know what's rolling around.
I let the females roll for the guys and the guys roll for the women. It's kind of funny.
It looks like a tall Tom Cruise with pointy ears.
And he's a
not
half
Tom
elf.
Cruise, come on.
He's a half elf too, Misty. There you go.
I do like them half. Because I can always, Never mind. Oh, it's not good.
We're going to say two halves make a whole. Go for it.
Because you know what happens when two half elves get together.
They make more half elves. Wouldn't there be quarter elves then? I mean, seriously. Sorry. Stupid.
Though, if you do want to tell me why why the horses were for you,
He's probably
by
just
all means.
nervously Willie.
But I'm not going to
Multi-classing maybe, Willie?
pretty much ask why. I just do what I'm told.
Oh, I just had to bite my tongue. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Sorry, no, Misty does not say that.
What
I
was
know.
Misty gonna say?
No, not distracting. Focus.
Roger that. Nice buckle.
I did not mean to imply that you needed to know about us. I was just offering if you had any questions or wanted to know more. I had the pleasure of spending a lot of my childhood amongst monks. Surely monks of a different flavor. You seem fairly noble, protecting artifacts. I'm curious to know if you've ever considered life beyond such.
A life outside of the monastery?
A life outside of the monastery, but not necessarily outside of being a monk.
Bow, bow, bow.
Well, one task.
She is voraciously eyeing you up and down with a 15 comeliness.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Trying to roleplay here, guys.
I love it.
when I am tasked, I do travel around a lot outside of the monastery.
So you know these lands well.
I love it. This is
Not
awesome.
so much of this area, but more of where my monastery is located at.
Understood. I thought perhaps you would serve as a good guide if we needed one.
To be quite honest, this is the first time I've ever been in this town.
Well, welcome and well met. Let me, at the very least, buy you a drink.
Whoa.
Fine elvish wine would be nice.
Ooh, fresh out. But I wave my hand over. You know, I'm sure there's tons of cups of awesome lying on this table. What is your favorite flavor? What would you wish to drink?
Yeah, any sort of wine with I don't know, strawberry type flavor.
Strawberry. Ooh.
So, I'll use transfiguration, and wave my hand over the cup and improve its flavor. It is now a bit more like a
Right, monkey?
lightly strawberry fruity white wine.
I watched the liquid transform in front of me. And then I say, like, I have never seen anybody do such magic like this.
All of a sudden, you get a sound in your ear, Misty. Hey, what are you doing here?
We can communicate telepathically.
Yes, you can.
So,
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, what are you
be
doing here?
Shouting at me.
You got any more of those? You got any more of those bat wings? I mean, you guys are eating all this food.
Later, Crivclaw.
Don't forget about me. I'm dying. I'm dying over here.
I lightly pat my pocket that I'm certain the imp is hiding in.
And I pick up the cup and take a small sip of the strawberry wine.
So, Monk, you're trained in the healing arts. What other skills and knowledge might you have that are exceptional or noteworthy?
I'm well skilled in the art of the elements.
The elements? What elements are these you speak of?
Oh, fire, earth, water, stuff like that.
Strum it.
Ah, very good. I'm a rogue. I'm well skilled in the elements of gold and silver.
Oh my god.
More like taking out of people's pockets, I assume.
And the element of
Ooh.
surprise.
And the element of surprise.
And escape. Don't forget escape. You are pretty dodgy.
Slippery when we want to be.
Gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to run.
A rogue, you say? Oh boy.
Rogue I am indeed.
Then I might as well be very careful of my pockets then, because I know how some rogues are.
Ah, my pockets are very full. You need not fear.
Well, then I shall try to keep that in mind then.
The monks that I grew up with a majority of them were night runners. I'm not certain if you're familiar with the Fold, but we value stealth. I value fire.
All right.
I assume you mean monks that follow the path of or the way of the shadow?
Technically speaking, yes. Those are my brothers and sisters. But yeah, we call them night runners.
Ah, that's an interesting way of putting
What
it.
is this path of the shadow?
These are monks not too unlike our new friend here, who devote themselves to hours of intense concentration, training, and meditation. Instead of focusing necessarily on powers of healing or strikes imbued with power of the elements, they, not too much unlike yourself, are stealth. And they often would be so stealthy as to almost seem to disappear and reappear amongst the shadows.
Ah, very interesting indeed. I've known some monks who exhibited a great deal of talent in the martial arts of the East.
Oh.
Are you trained in this regard?
Oh.
I am well versed in the martial arts.
Ah, how very interesting.
I am not too familiar with martial arts monks.
Can you elaborate on your special skills in that regard for my friend the mage, Misty?
Pardon?
Well,
I'm asking Rafavar if he would elaborate on his martial arts training for you.
well, seeing as I follow the way of the elements with my martial arts and the ability of ki that we monks use, using with our arts, I can do like a you know how most sorcerers or wizards do a fire type spell? I can do something similar.
Ah, very good.
Is that so?
I was not sure whether the path of the
This is
elements
crazy.
meant that you
Love
were more a mage than a fighter, perhaps.
But I also can use my bare fists to do some damage, as you might want to put it. But
You have some talent. You have some talent with your fists, and some
My
talent with spells and magic as well.
my fists are deadly weapons,
Whoa!
like my sword that you see carrying at my side.
I love it.
Ah, okay. Thank you for explaining that.
You seem like a very well-versed monk. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. It's obvious that Misty looks at him with some respect.
Sort of. He's very hot.
Or that, but
Oh,
I was
jeez.
going to say respect.
Nice.
Now, if there's anything else you may want to know about me, or we can continue with our feast in this early morning, and then afterwards I can show you where the horses are.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to speaking and talking to you later with the horses. Thank you for bringing them here.
Alright, so you guys are introduced to a monk. So Escoberta, you know,
Oh,
yes.
and after I'm done talking to him, after I do some eating and all that, I get up and I go to a quiet corner and do what most monks do best: sit there and meditate.
All right. You guys are kind of thinking, what is Jack Ball doing, getting up and going? So I'm just kidding. So Escobert, he, one of the fellows, another dwarf that you had seen last night at the celebration, the ceremony. He actually introduces you to Droal. He is also a member of the church. And introduces you to him as well.
Hello, Silverhammer. Drow, Silverhammer. Doral. I think it's pronounced Doral, Dave.
It's however Droal. It's
Droal.
Droal. Yeah, Droll. Whatever, however you
Like
want to say it.
Daryl?
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
I got a bit of a drawl. He's following me around.
Hey, I was trying to do a Scottish Sean Connery here, so leave me alone.
Do it, dude.
I just want to make sure I say it right, man.
Silverhammer. Daryl Silverhammer. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Unbelievable! I love it.
And what
You guys
does
are
he
just
look
sitting
like?
He's a dwarf. It's like I said.
No.
He's a fellow dwarf, just like Escobert. And I'm sorry, you can. Go.
I'm Paddlin of the deity Moradin. I come from on.
So good.
My house is in alliance with Escobert's clan. We occasionally exchange people to keep up the alliance. I am currently his guard. Oh god, I can't do it, Dave. I really can't do it. It's murder on my throat. I can't do that bloody Scottish accent.
Yeah, Escobert. He says, and a great ally his house is to mine. And he holds up
You're
a
too
mug
kind.
and drinks. As he's drinking, the ale is just running all throughout his big old nasty red beard. Sir Sean Connolly, join your group just now,
I hold my
Puck.
hand, and I say, I appreciate all that the temple has done for our fallen comrades.
Can you identify this scabbard for me, please?
Oh, it was our pleasure. They've done many great services for this town. It was the least we can do.
And especially going to miss that wonderful, wonderful dragonkin.
Not too sure about them dragonkin. They can be tricky fellows.
This one was different. You would have liked him. I mean, Ruroc did. And you seem like a fairly well stout dwarf.
Yes. Yes, I am. Although we did have some problems with a goblin hand. One showed up a couple days ago and then just suddenly disappeared. The darnest thing.
The goblin.
That is rather odd. I glance at Zelos.
And I just kind of give her the waving hand with the limp wrist and go, shrug.
No Ralthorn, Stig. None.
What can you tell us of your background and what kind of
I hope Ralthorn's okay.
knowledge and
I really
skills
do.
have you?
I miss Ralthorn.
Well, you're quite forward there, stranger. Usually I don't trust strangers, but since you've done this, proving yourself by saving this town and taking on the dragon cult, I suppose I can trust you, for now.
Oh, for now. Ooh.
I don't have a complex background. My father was a blacksmith. My mother was a cleric. I spent most of my time either in the smith shop or in the temple. I developed my holy powers early, and I was trained for Paladin school. That doesn't quite sound right, Dave.
Paladin?
Paladin school.
Well, for the church. You're to be a holy warrior of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And due to my robust figure, I was declared
does
a
he
warrior.
look?
Yeah, Misty, how do I look?
Um,
Oh, please roll crit.
don't hate me. I'll try. I'll try.
I hope she rolls a fucking 1.
Few war scars made me look bad.
You probably look really attractive to other dwarves.
A 5. That's so fucking awesome.
The silence of Dave makes me think that this
'Cause-
isn't going to go well.
Because I'm fucking laughing. I'm sorry.
From Dolph Lundgren to ugly.
He goes
Oh
from
my, have the mighty have fallen.
he goes from Dolph Lundgren to fucking Jack Black.
Oh!
Oh, wait, I like Jack Black.
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble.
I'm sorry. You are a beautiful dwarf, Droll. Drowl.
Daryl.
Drawl. That's the best I'm coming up with, so. So, yes. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So
Where was
was
I?
developed as a Paladin for the Holy Temple of Morden, and it's part of the pack arrangement between our houses, mine and Escobart's. I was sent here as his guard to help
Love it.
him in any way I can.
Love it.
And that's my story, friends.
I'm sorry. I
Very
just love-
good.
I
I
am
just
very
love the way how you
devoted
say
man.
paladin.
Paladin. Shut up. Go away.
Say it again.
No!
Oh.
Ron Burgundy says no to cat poop.
And I look at Misty and I say, "What house or what branch of the Dwarven Kingdom was Uruk? Was it Stoneclaw?"
Let me tell you real quick. Hold on.
His character sheet is mysteriously missing.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. I deleted him. So no, I'm just kidding. I have it saved. He's actually from the Spleen Splitter clan. Yeah, he's from the the Spleen Splitter clan. That's it. That's right. Spleen
And I look
Splitter.
at
He
I look
splits
at-
spleens.
Droll and I say, "Our dwarf companion who died in our last foray."
I
into
like
the-
Jack Black.
into
He's
the
funny as hell.
caverns Was from the Spleen Splitters clan. Are you familiar with them? What clan are you?
Send your hate mail to me, people.
I didn't
Sorry.
see that in the
I'm damned if I do, and I'm
PDF,
damned if I
Dave.
don't. What for the PHP or?
Yeah, for the for the clans in the player's handbook
You're from
online.
Yeah, you're from whatever clan you want to be. I'll get with you. We can. Hold on one second.
Didn't he come up with that one himself or something?
I mean, if you have your last name is Silverhammer, so you would be from the Silverhammer clan. That's
Okay.
usually the way
Yeah.
dwarves did it. Their clan would be their last name, as far as I remember lore about dwarves.
Okay. So yes, no, I am not familiar with them. I'm from the Silverhammer clan.
Yes, I'm from the Sean Connery clan.
Oh, hey, he's a great actor.
I would totally shake Sean Connery's hand.
I shared a room with
That's
my older
not his
sister,
hand.
and she had a poster of Sean Connery above her bed all throughout high school.
You did?
My sister,
Oh, your
my
sister
older
did?
sister did.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of grows on you after a while. Let me tell you, I think he's a handsome fella.
He was a great Bond, alright? He was a great Bond.
He's like a true silver fox. He's a silver fox, that's for sure. Chicks still dig him. Yes.
So, that's my story.
It's my story.
Been helping Esbert here, pulling his
Oh,
ass out of trouble for a while now.
Especially the trouble with the orcs, huh?
Yeah, that was an interesting fight.
That was a good fight indeed. There were many pints of ale drank that night after all of the corpses of the orcs were stacked.
I lost count after 20.
Yeah, but because nobody in the Silver Hammer clan can count past 20. And he slaps on the back and he goes, "Yeah, I remember killing 60 that night, all by myself."
60 pints? That's impressive.
Could have been pints. All right, so Night Hill, there's several other people at the table also, a male and a female, and Night Hill introduces these two people as folks that have heard of your heroism and hearing about the dragon attacking Greenest. So they have made the trip. They have reached Green Hill this morning, and I would actually like to introduce you to these two people here. I've just recently met them, and I'm sorry, I forget your names. What are your names again? I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. Green Hill says.
So my guy stands up, and I'm a fairly tall human, but I have a haircut like an elf haircut, and you can see I've plucked my eyebrows so I look like an elf, but I've got human ears.
Nice little
and
surprise
I stand up,
for you
and
guys.
I have like a shield and some scale armor. It's pretty obvious I'm and a mace around my belt, and I stand up and I say, "Greetings, fellow adventurers. I am Tiberius Glitterleaf, and this is my traveling companion, Kensa." And I gesture to the character next to me, and then I sit back down.
Quietly.
Early?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Not get your name, sir.
Oh, I am Tiberius, and to my right is the beautiful Kensa.
Ah, well met, Tiberius and Kensa.
Yes, as Night Hill was telling you, I heard about your terrible attack of the kobolds a week